Now, a controversial decision by Kenya has turned into an international incident. China says it is investigating a group of Taiwanese nationals deported from Kenya for suspected fraud, pushing back against angry protests from Taipei over the deportations. A total of 45 Taiwanese nationals were sent to mainland China between Monday and Tuesday, all of them arrested in Kenya in 2014 and charged with cyber crimes. A Kenyan court dismissed the charges and gave the group 21 days to leave the country. Taipei has angrily accused Beijing of kidnapping its nationals by pressuring Kenya to deport them to China. But a spokesman for China's Taiwan Affairs Office says the group has stolen millions of dollars from Chinese citizens and businesses.
Since these crimes were committed overseas and all the victims are citizens from the mainland authorities will certainly perform the right of jurisdiction. Moreover, the related country has diplomatic relations with China. In order to make all the facts clear and to help the investigation, the Judicial Department of mainland China will investigate the Taiwanese criminals according to the law. The legal right and interest of all the criminals will be guaranteed according to the law.
Well, Kenyan Home Affairs Ministry spokesman Mwenda Njoka told VOA that it did not consult with Taipei ahead of the deportations. One of the current crisis stems from Taiwan's decades-long struggle to be recognized as an independent entity, separate and apart from China's rule. However, Beijing still claims Taiwan as part of its domain, and most governments across the globe, including Nairobi's, do as well. Now, for more insight into the deportations, Mwenda Njoka, spokesman for Kenya's Ministry of Interior, joins me live by Skype from Nairobi. Welcome to Africa 54, Mwenda.
Thank you.
Now, first, what do you make of this accusation that actually you've helped China kidnap Taiwanese?
No, a kidnap is not the right word. These were criminals who are here illegally. Besides being criminals, also here illegally. And they went through the due process of law. And when that was done, we deported them back to the port through which they came in. And they also needed China for other crimes.
Yeah. Now, so Taipei feels like you are cooperating with Chinese authorities. Did the government of Kenya bother itself with the idea that these are actually citizens of Taiwan?
Okay, one, as you rightly pointed out, we don't have diplomatic relationship with the Taipei, government of Taipei, but we have diplomatic relationship with China. And then on top of that, these individuals arrived in Kenya via China. So that is why we had to take them back there. So the issue of consulting the government in Taipei didn't arise.
Well, how serious do you think this is going to impact this relationship between Kenya and Taiwan? Of course, there's some interaction there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is some interaction. But basically, we don't think it's going to be a big problem. What we see, we actually being dragged into an issue that should be between China and Taiwan. It shouldn't be more of a problem. Now that we've handed them over, they should be able to find ways and means of dealing with it rather than dragging us back into it. Our role is finished and we've moved on.
Well, Mwenda, thank you very much for giving us those insights.
Thank you.
Well, Mwenda Njoka is the spokesman for Kenya's Interior Ministry.